One of the women in our private Facebook group said, "Help, I bought Flo, I love her, but the ends are getting crunchy." And the same thing is happening to me. This is Flo by Ellen Villa. I absolutely love this wig. I wear her so much. But if you look at the ends, they don't really move freely. Hopefully you can see that there. They are getting clumpy and crunchy on the ends. And so what I'm going to do today is work on it with some heat using the MV 3-in-1 Air Styler and following their instructions for how to defrizz a wig. And hopefully we'll be able to keep this beautiful style while also making the ends much nicer. Okay, so I have Flo. She's a little high for me, but I wanted you to be able to see her ends. I have her on the John Renault canvas head block, and I use the heavy duty clamp. I like it. I can adjust it up and down. I'm going to also be following the NV 3-in-1 Air Styler booklet where it says removing frizz from synthetic fibers. I don't know if you can see that there. And I'm going to need the oval smoothing brush, which is this attachment. And I'm going to attach that to my NV Air Styler. Like that. And it says I'm going to need a spray bottle with water, and they use their Beauty Mark detangler, but I have the John Renault detangler right here, so I'm going to use that. So it says step 1, spray hair with water. Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. They have their wig on inside out on the head, so let me switch that. I didn't even notice that. There we go. That's good. It gives you a nice clear look at the nape here. Oy vey, this is in some serious need of work. Okay. Don't let your wigs go this long. I get so busy. I'm sure it happens to many of us, so it's good that I'm doing this with all of you. Okay, so it says to spray the hair with water. I'm going to use the mister that I have. And then spray the hair with the detangler. Okay, and then begin smoothing the hair starting at the ends and working your way up. For heat-friendly synthetic, they're going to use a low airflow and high heat. So I'm going to turn to the high heat, which I can adjust here, and low airflow. And we just start at the bottom. And I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to yank on the fibers and break them at all. Now, it'll be interesting to see if I'll still have the cute little layered flips when I'm done, or if I'm going to have to try to put those back in. That's always the toughest part about a heat-friendly wig, is maintaining the style and taking care of it with heat. Already the ends are starting to feel nicer. And I'm just keeping this running through the fibers. I don't stop on the fibers. I'm going to spritz it a little more because it's feeling dry. And I want to make sure I don't damage it at all. And I'm kind of going underneath and above. These ends were really crunchy. It's always the worst at the bottom where the hair's rubbing against the clothing. Definitely a lot smoother. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. I didn't really do much up here because it wasn't really touching my clothes. much, but maybe I'll do a little bit on the ends, just on the very ends there. I'm trying to be cautious with this style. I really don't want to mess with this style because it's so pretty. So now, let's take her off the head. See how she's looking. There's still some clumping in there. I'm going to now do her right side out. But it's definitely better. It's feeling better. So far, I haven't removed too much of the style, which is nice, which is maybe why they have you do it inside out. Let's see what happens. It's definitely feeling a lot better. Definitely feels softer. All right, let's see what she looks like on at this point. Get my comb out. Oh, it's good. It doesn't look like I took away too much of the style, and it's definitely better. Definitely feels better. Huh, I'm surprised. I was really worried about taking out that style. This is a tough style because I would be tempted to take a flat iron to the ends to really, you know, put them together, but I feel like it would take away from the style. So I didn't want to do that. And I do like the way this looks. It's easy, carefree, looks good. Still has those little flips in it, and it does have a lot more softness and better movement again. Hopefully you can see that there. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do is just use my Tressalure Dual Leave-In Conditioner on the ends. I don't really get it near my cap at all. I just like it on the ends. It helps to prevent tangling and just keep the wig softer and nicer. Okay, so there you have it. That's using the MV 3-in-1 Air Styler on this wig, and I actually think it was a good tool for this. Normally, with a straighter wig, I'll use a flat iron to really, get those ends to close up. But I feel with this style, you really need those wispy ends. And I didn't want to do that to it. So take into consideration the style of your wig when you're choosing your tools. Also, another takeaway is make sure you heat treat your wigs as soon as you see anything happening to them. And that's something that Marlene said in our private Facebook group, is that she really babies her wigs and takes care of them really well. I tend to let them go a little bit longer. Sometimes I get busy, and then it's harder to make it look as good as it did. But I do think this worked really well. Now, if you're not part of our private Facebook group, please come over. You will get a lot of tips and tricks from our wig experts and from the ladies in the group. And you'll see women wearing all different wigs in all different colors. It's really so much fun and such a great community. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope to see you there. All right. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.